We have discussed software testing. What is meant by software testing? Here we are going to be check whether the product what we have developed, which is called as software, is matching the requirement of the user or not. The client is going to be provide some requirement for us for developing the product or software. Whatever the software we have developed is satisfying all the requirements given by the user or not. We are going to be test, and we are going to be make sure that the software is defect free. What is meant by defect? Whatever the software we have written, that is going to be produces some result. That what we can say, we are going to be have some expected result. If the expected result and as well as the actual result both are same, then there is no defect. If there is any difference between our expected result and actual result, we can say there is a defect. Defect free software we have to develop. Whether the software product matches expected requirements of given by client or customer, and will ensure the software is defect free software. The software is defect free software. What is meant by defect free? What is meant by defect? If there is a difference between expected result and actual results of software, then it is said to be. Suppose I'm going to write the program for adding two numbers. Whenever I'm providing the sample input like 10 and 5, I need to get the result as 15. That is my actual, that is my expected result. If I'm not getting 15 and if it is giving other value except 15, then we have to think that there is a defect in our program or logic what we have implemented. If we are expecting the result is 15 for the sample input 10 and 5, and if it is getting the same result, then we can say that there is no defect. There is no defect. Actually, our main agenda is we have to deliver the defect-free software. If we are giving the defect-free software, then only the customer satisfaction will be increases. So the development team is going to be work in implementing the requirements given by the client. And as a test engineers or the quality analyst, our role is we are going to be test the application whether it is satisfying the requirement given by the customer or client. So just we, if it is not satisfying, then again we are going to be assign that to the development team where it is getting the problem or the defect, and the development team is going to be rectify it. The main purpose of conducting the test for the application or the software what we are developing is to produce a quality software. If we are detecting the defects or bugs in the early stages of development, we are going to be rectify it, and it will be helpful for us to deliver the quality product. Quality product. That is the main purpose of testing. Testing is important because if there is any defects or bugs in the software, uh, we cannot able to say that particular software is good quality software. Our agenda, our target or aim is to provide the quality software to the client or customer. If we are not providing the good quality software, then the customer will not have hopes on us, and the next we are not going to be get any projects, or we will lose the trust. We will lose the trust. See here, what are the benefits of software testing? What are benefits? One is cost effective. One is cost effective. See here, whenever we are going to be work on long-term projects, if we are finding the bugs or defects at the early stage of development, then rectifying that bugs is very easy. Just I'll give one example. Just we are going to be construct the building. We are going to be construct the building. Directly, if we have a space in some dimensions, if we are starting the construction of building, if we feel like the hall should be here and dining space should be here and so on so places, then if we have a particular planning, then it will be good. So later in the development stage, I mean to say like in construction, while we are construction, the early moment, if you are finding that I want to have dining space here, I want to have a hall space here, then we can able to modify it easily. After completion of the construction, after completion of construction, then if you want to change those changes in the house, then it is going to be takes more cost. Already constructed thing we have to destroy, and we need to build new one. I mean to say like what are the changes we are doing. So it is going to be take some cost to perform that, whatever it may be the labor cost or the time cost, whatever it may be. So if we are identifying it early stages, that much cost will not be effect for us. Here also, while we are developing the software, if you find out the bugs or errors, and we are rectifying it the early stages, the cost will be reduces. So much time it will not take. Automatically, the cost is going to be reduces here, and we are going to be generate the product quality. Product quality. That is a main thing required for the customers if you want to deliver the product to the customer. And also customer satisfaction, customer or client satisfaction, customer or client satisfaction. For this purpose only, the people are going to be work. If the customer is satisfying, then it will be good. Then it will be good. See, here we have different types of testing. Types of testing. See, one is a, or we can say functional testing. Non-functional testing. We can also say this as a performance testing. We can also say this as a performance testing, non-functional testing or performance testing. Maintenance. So Again, this functional testing has been classified into the different types of testing: unit testing, integration testing, smoke testing, user acceptance testing, what we can say in shortcut as UAT, user acceptance testing. So these all will be comes under this functional testing. And non-functional testing, what are the things we are going to be get? Performance, load, volume, scalability. So these are all we are going to be discussed. And coming to the maintenance, we are having regression and maintenance. Regression and maintenance. See, these are just sample I'm giving. Under functional testing, what are the testing we are going to be get? Under non-functional testing, what we are going to be get? Under maintenance, what we are going to be get? So there are many tests, many types of tests that all we are going to be discussed, each one in detail in our course. Okay, see what is unit testing, what is integration testing, system testing is also there. So each one we are going to be learn in depth. Software testing life cycle. Software testing life cycle. We have to discuss. Software testing life cycle. STLC. What is this? What are the phases we have in software testing life cycle first? See here, software testing life cycle, just we can say these are the activities we are going to be conduct during the testing process to achieve the goals, See here, activities conducted during the testing process to achieve software quality goals. To achieve the software quality goals. See, first what we have the phases. What we have the phases. STLC phases. We have requirement analysis phase, test planning, test case development, next text environment setup. In the development environment, we are not going to be test the application. So the developers are going to be perform the testing. If they are using the Java in development, they'll be conducting JUnit. Unit test cases, they are going to be write by using the JUnit. So like individual language, they will be having uh, separate unit testing, what they are going to be performed by themselves to test the application what they have developed is working fine as per the requirement or not. But when the test engineers are going to be perform the testing, that will be in different environment. We can say test environment or deployment environment. So that depends on that. Test execution, test cycle closure. So these are the software testing life cycle we have to discuss. Okay, so in the next session we will discuss about this SDLC in detail.